Your race winner tonight at the Governor's Cup at Magnolia, Josh Putnam. $10,000, Josh. First of all, a race of attrition, but you come away victorious.
Man, we just, I felt like I was screwing up every lap down there in that bottom, but I knew early we were good out in the racetrack, and I mean, I hate that for Will down there. I mean, that was an unfortunate break for him. I don't know that we'd ever got by him. I think me and him had two good race cars for what we had here, but you know, it's when I got the lead there, I made up my mind I was going to stay in the bottom, and however slow I had to get in the bottom and try to keep my wheels on my race car and keep the drive line in it. That's what we was going to do, and you know, it paid off. I know these guys, I don't know what they were doing behind me, but I was expecting somebody to get out there and find someplace better and smoke by me at any time, but I'd made up my mind a second place would be good for what we had. So, you know, thank the man upstairs that he got us through this, and maybe we can get some more this year.
What does it mean to outlast a quality field like what we have here, some of the best regional drivers, Southeast regional drivers in the country?
Oh, man, it's good. You know, these guys I think, going to have a heck of a series here, and it's a good group to race with. And, I mean, I know there's a lot of give and take out here. I know that early I felt Shane tell me that he was out there once down the front straightaway, but, you know, like he let me know he was there. It wasn't no wrecking nobody or anything. It was a lot of give and take, and I really think that this thing will go a long ways. These guys done an amazing job tonight. They listened to all of our complaints and all that good stuff, and you know, they worked with Johnny, and they done the best they can. I hate for the fans that it got cut short, and I hate we ended up where we did, but you know, these guys worked their butts off. The guys on this race car worked their butts off from heat race to feature time, trying to make sure we didn't have anything falling off or broke or bent. And you know, it takes a whole group. You know, it's their job to put me in good equipment and keep it there for me, and it's my job to drive the shit out of it. So, you know, I really I let them down a lot of times, and maybe this makes up for some of those.
I believe you did your job tonight. You got a lot of people that you'd like to thank.
Jeff Greer with Zippy Auto Sales, Gerald Horn Salvage, Jay Dickens Race Engines, Rocket Race Cars. I mean, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend back home, my boys, everybody that sacrificed for me to be able to do this. All these fans that buy our stuff, our shirts and all that stuff, they all help us get up and down the road. I mean, there's Marsh Brothers Construction. They come on with us. You know, me and Tony Marsh used to race our ass off together, and he's helping us now. And, I mean, it takes all those guys, and we still struggle from time to time. And thank everybody.
Sure you thought you were going to sneak by as well.
Yeah, we were okay there. I think we got by Josh one time, but as soon as I got out in front of him and got behind Harry, and then I bounced wrong one good time, and he come back by. So, I mean, I just couldn't, you know, couldn't keep the front tires on the ground, you know, all night long there. But just part of it. I'm glad we was able to come home second here, salvage a decent night. You know, like Josh said, hats off to everybody here on the track and everybody that put this thing on to persevere on and get us at least 25 laps in here and put on a little bit of show for y'all, you know, on TV and here at the racetrack here. So thank you guys for watching and being here. We couldn't be here without y'all's support. So, but we just, you know, we're happy with it to run second here to get through this thing with. I don't think we got anything tore up, so we're happy for that. And just thank everybody that helps us on this thing: Langenfelder Mechanical Contractors, Base Race and Fuel, Trading Paints, all our great product sponsors that help us get up and down the road and supply parts for these things. We couldn't do it without them. Everybody here that helps turns wrenches: Jesse and Jordan and Dusty and my dad, Eddie. Jonathan, just everybody there, you know, at the shop and here that makes this thing go around. My wife at home and taking care of the baby so I can be out here on the road doing what I do. So, and the man above for making it happen.
Third place finish there at the end. What'd you find in this Warrior car?
I kind of knew the outside was there. I'd been up there up top, and it was actually pretty smooth considering I was just trying to ride the first. I mean, I really thought we was going to go 30 laps there. So other than the entry in 3 and 1, once you got through the entry, the outside was pretty good just about all race, and I was really just trying to ride, and I mean, that's all you can do when the racetrack's that rough. And I knew about 5 to go, I was going to go a little harder, and so I did. I went a little harder, and really after I got by the 10 car there, I really thought I was going to, be able to at least make some ground on the leader, and then I think it kind of moved up behind me and made the holes worse. So it kind of took my line away. But you know, survival of the fittest, all there is to it.
What does it mean as a driver when you see a racetrack? They're dealt with this. They're dealing with what they have, but they're just constantly trying. There's the efforts there. What does it mean for a driver to see that?
Oh, I'm just glad I'm not in their shoes. I mean, they did everything they can do. I mean, I was here Thursday before they called off the practice, and I mean, it was wet before it ever started raining Thursday, and then we got a downpour yesterday. I'm glad I'm not track owner. I'm glad I'm not officials that are running the series. I'm just glad I'm not in their position because I know they're getting screamed at from every direction. I hate it for them. They did the best they can do, and I mean, you know, a lot of people loaded up, and I don't blame them. But at the same time, when you're points racing, you got to do what you got to do to stay in it.
All right, points racing. We come closer to home for you, Swainsboro and Magnolia next week.
Yeah, we're gonna go from one end of the spectrum to the other. Go to about a quarter mile and probably slick as glass. But I hope anyway. It'd be nice to get on something like that for a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad to be back home for a couple of weeks, and you know, hopefully we can have another top 3 there and just keep continuing to running strong.